All right, y'all. Game 7. It's time for an update.
Jump us.
Yes, sir.
Game 7.
How y'all feeling?
I feel good. I feel good because I hate to say. Well, I'm half and half because I feel good because the problem they have to fix is the same simple problem they've been having pretty much like this whole playoffs, not even just a series. Take care of the damn ball. You take if you take away 5 of those key turnovers, right? Nothing else matters. If Jimmy goes off for 47, cool. But those are points you're not giving up. Because this is one thing if you turn the ball over and you're not, you're stopping it. But you're giving 18 turnovers, 20 turnovers. You're giving them 23, 25 points on the other end. It's damn near impossible going against a team like the Heat to beat them like that. And if we're going to the finals against something like Golden State, damn sure can't do that.
I completely agree that points off turnovers is probably, not probably, it is the biggest issue we have right now. So if we can limit turnovers, then we'll win. Like, we will win. Like, I'm not worried about anything else. Scoring-wise, as long as Tatum and Brown are having a good night, we're going to win. Like, they was having a good night the other night. We almost won, even with turnovers. So, it's like, our only issue with turnovers. Once we clean those up, it's a dub. So,
You not worried about Jimmy Butler?
no.
No?
No.
He's a superstar.
He's a what?
So I think Jimmy is.
I think that Jimmy thinks he's a superstar.
Jimmy is Jimmy's kind of like his own weird like self-category. Like he's that odd player who has superstar talent and superstar capabilities, and he can turn it on when he needs to. As far as like, okay, this is game 6, we lose tonight. I gotta show up. Bump my knee. I don't care about none of this hurting on me, none of this other stuff. I gotta show up. If I want to do anything,
I agree with that.
He has the weird ability to be able to flip that switch on his head, but he's not able to perform like that on a consistent enough level for me to say you're a bona fide superstar.
Now I'll admit that the Heat or his team, like on that team, he's the guy.
Yeah,
I can't deny that. But on any other team, he's never been that guy. Never. This is the only time he's ever been that guy. And he's been on multiple teams. He's never been looked at as, oh man, this game on the line. Give it to Jimmy. Never, nigga, no, nigga. That's not you.
Plus,
and I'm not saying you're whack or nothing, but you're not that guy, buddy. You're not that guy.
And me personally, I don't trust Kyle Lowry, Max Strus, those players to make those type of shots.
They're home.
6. Huh?
That was on the road. They're home now.
Even if they're home, did you see some of the shots they was making? A lot of those shots was turn around at the very end of the shot clock type of hitters. And a lot of those was line drives from Jimmy, as in, I'm going to just pull square up. If I miss it, I miss it oh well. So it wasn't like, that's why I said defense-wise, Celtics did good. It wasn't like they was giving them open shots. They didn't kill them for three-point range because they had them run all over the place. At the end of the day, Jimmy and a lot of those players made a lot of tough shots. Yeah. And that's what it came to a slugfest at the end of the day. Yeah.
Last question. Is Tatum going to show up? Because he's inconsistent, too.
That's the biggest question.
I'm going to say yeah, because he want to win. He want to win because, even as a Celtics fan, I didn't expect us to get this far into contention in the playoffs. Like, I know our team is good, but I didn't realize that we were this good. So now that I see we're in championship contention, I'm gonna just keep saying, yeah, we got it. Because I feel like they believe in themselves now. I feel like, especially I'm happy for Udoka. As a new coach, as a new black coach, you push your team all the way to Eastern Conference Finals.
Your first year?
Your first year?
Yeah. After roster turnover too, midway through the season. Yeah. There's about 3-4 key players that were not there at the early part of the season that we now have. We no longer have Struder. We no longer have we have Richardson. We have a lot of players that we don't have in there. You bring in Daniel Tice. You bring in Derek White, who's been great. Yes. Man got the Fred VanVleet effect going on right now after having that baby. So I think, but also I kind of trust Tatum. Tatum he's been consistent as far as putting them stringing just his own games together. But as far as him responding, he's been really good with that. He's shown that when they go down and he needs to respond, he hadn't done good that last game. He comes back. That 45-point game does that.
Yeah, I'm happy for Joker. I feel like after this year, his job is secured. Ain't nobody finna question him. He'll be the coach. I'm saying at least 4 or 5 years at this rate. I can't give him nothing past that now. You know how they do. I'll give him a good 4 or 5 years as coach right now.
All right.
He's done great.
Well, we'll see what happens.